Hi everybody, Grandma Bev here from Life with Grandma Bev. And happy Monday, happy Mask Monday specifically. To those of you who are returning subscribers, welcome back. And I promise I'm not going to do any awkward questions today. Those are pretty bad, I apologize. And to those who are new, that kind of gives you a hint of what to expect of my videos. I do all kinds of hauls on all kinds of products from all different kinds of places. I do travel videos, I do RV videos, I do anything I can think of. Real, content. But if you have something you'd like to see me do, just make comments down below in the comments section and let me know. And if it's possible, I'll do videos on them, what the heck. So today being Mask Monday, those of you who know me know I just got back from a trip, a cruise specifically, which means I was out on the ocean, the ocean breeze. I mean, even sitting out on the balcony out there, I could feel the sand on my feet, not sand, salt. So needless to say, my skin took a beating because the one product that I swear by, my Josie Marin milk product, I brought a little container of it, a little thing. It had been like a little sample. I should have checked it because when I got there, I could not get anything to come out of it. So I didn't have my milk for almost 2 weeks. And boy, I can tell. I mean, I broke out a few places. My nose is a mess. So I'm kind of back here. So it's good to be back home to all my normal, regular products instead of some of the small sample size ones that I took because of their size. I know for next trip, I'm bringing all my regular stuff. So that leads me to, what am I going to do today? Well, number one, I'm going to do my hydrating foot mask by Tony Moly. Now, I just got these Tony Moly products, which you've probably just seen the video I did recently of them, so I'm dying to try it. So this is the hydrating foot mask in banana. So I'm going to do that on my feet, and I'm going to do the Cat's Perfect Brightening eye mask for my eye area because I'm giving this stuff a rest for a week. Well, not be another week because I did it once I got home, it's got a rest and now. So I'm gonna do this too. But let's put the feet on first because once I get that on, it might be harder to lean down. So here's my footsies. You can see I just got out of the shower. So let me move that so I can see what time it is too. Ooh. They're yellow bananas. I love bananas. Okay, let's see. They're not too drippy wet. So you take them. What's this thing for? Okay, you peel it to tighten it. So let me get this going here. Okay, let's put the foot. That doesn't look like a good position. Here, one foot. 1 foot, then I can she go like around and peel off the sticker. Let's see, I can't see it. Which way does it go? Which way does the sticker come off? I don't have to take it off. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we've got it on the 1 foot. Okay, I like to move my toes around and kind of move them around like on the floor. Now, don't try to stand up and walk when you've got foot masks on. Or you might slip and break your neck. Well, I'm not going to hold my leg up for this one because you saw I got it on. Let's see. Okay, there's that peel. Let's bring it back around. What time is it? Let's see, number 2. So, okay. Let me kind of squish it up a little. Now, I brought foot masks with me on the trip, and boy, was I glad I did. With that salty, I can't scoop myself back. With that salty air and everything, my feet were looking dry, even with all my lotions and stuff. So, glad I brought it. So, say that there. And let's get to this. Now, I don't know if I'm going to put my hair back. Like I said, just got out of the shower. My hair also is a wreck. I don't know if you noticed on the trip, it was a little more fuzzier and stuff, you know, from the humidity and all that kind of thing, and not using my regular products. I brought one that smelled good, you know, like coconutty for the trip, and it was a small, you know, and it didn't do wonders for my hair. And now I'm back home and I've got the regular stuff, but today I put on my argan oil stuff, and I just put that on. I didn't put the mousse or anything, because this poor thing's got to get a rest. And I wasn't that happy with the haircut I had gotten before I went on the trip. So let's see, this one, anyway, I was saying I don't think I'm going to need to put my headband on, but if I do, I've got it sitting here. Okay, here it is, all the stuff. Okay, the time, alrighty. It's always so hard. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. I should have brought a little towel with me. Darn it. Okay, let's, I've got my mirror over here. My little big mirror. That's cute. Ooh, it's cold, but it feels good. But of course, it's hot here. I don't know what's in here. Oh, it's 78 or 79 in this room right now. Let's go more that way and that way. Oh, how precious. Let's take a quick photo. You didn't mind waiting, did you? It was only not even a minute. So, let's see. I guess all I can really do is talk today. The weather here's been nice, but it's been a little breezy. But the breeze sometimes is nice. But at night it cools down, and I'm back in my warm things. I'm just sitting Indian style, Indian leg style, so I can rub my footsies. Lucy is very happy now that we're back. I mean, she has slept with us every night, especially Bob, you know, her man. I can't complain. I understand. Didn't really do much this week. In fact, I didn't leave the motorhome except to go down and get the mail. Trying to kind of quarantine myself a little bit. Self-quarantine, just, you know, for the heck of it. Just to be considerate of other people. Let's see, as far as I know, nobody got sick on the ship. I mean, and it would have been in the headlines if they had. So, that was good. I'm thinking of doing a video, I'm not thinking, I'm going to do a video on what I felt safer doing, cruising or flying, as far as the virus. Look forward to that, let me tell you. I got some things to talk about. Anyway, right now, today, Sunday, I think this is actually Sunday, Bob is golfing in town with 3 other people. Every once in a while they go into town on a weekend instead of using the golf course here. This golf course isn't the greatest, you know, it's just a little par 3 little golf course thing. So, I've got the place to myself. I'm going to catch up on some videos, and, you know, I've got so many I've already recorded. Just a matter of getting them posted. I mean, I hate to overload you with too many postings, you know, and I've gotten in the habit of twice a day. One goes on at 3 a.m., one goes on around 3 p.m., but I've been kind of sticking others here and there. I'm sorry, but God, there's just so much I got to get rid of because my phone won't hold all that stuff. Yeah. Otherwise, oh, I've got, I hope, in, this is 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, Bob is going up to Vegas to, guess what's he gonna do? Golf. His buddies from Washington are flying down, and they always do an Airbnb, and they play, now they got this specific favorite court called Paiute. And so they're getting a house near there, and they just golf for like 3 days or so. They're so funny. And they play skip-bo, and they make their own meals. Good bunch of guys. And instead, my daughter Michelle, who lives in Vegas, is coming down here to have a girls' weekend trip. So far, she's still coming. Now, she just moved this weekend, so I don't know. She's going to still be very tired and overwhelmed from the move and unpacking and getting all set up in the place, because it's a bigger place than what she's been in, so we'll see what happens. But if she does come, you know, we're going to go do Goodwilling. I've got a couple of other thrift shops we can go to, you know, probably go Dollar Tree, though that's not real exciting. We don't have a TJ Maxx here, but we've got, you know, Hobby Lobby, what do you call it? Bales, Bools, whatever. Marshalls, Ross, you know, a bunch of different stores, and whatever one she wants to go in, we'll go in. The heck, you know, it's just going to be so good to see her. You know, I just noticed on this. Can you see it? My toe. I guess I was rubbing it too hard on there. My toe burst through. Oh boy, what time is it? Is it really that time? No, I must have looked at it wrong the first time I looked at it, because it couldn't have been 20 minutes by now. Oh, what's it say up here? Can't see. Oh, that's 4 minutes. No, that couldn't be 20 minutes total. So, I'm looking forward to that. You know, that's my next look forward to thing. Then after that is March. Well, you know, shortly after. She's coming Super Bowl weekend, which I don't care who's playing in there. I'm not watching it. If it's not my team, I'm not going to watch. I like the commercials. Those I may watch. But then, you know, a couple of weeks after that is March, and that's our countdown to start packing up and heading home. You know, I have to start transferring all the boxes I get for, you know, YouTube. I've got to transfer them back to my home address. But at least if those get up there, you know, the person, you know, taking care of the house will bring them in and set them down. Where things, you know, from here, I'm not sure if they'll get transferred up as easily. Because Connie, you know, the good mail person down here, is a snowbird, and she'd be heading home too. So I won't have her there to know what to do with them. Even though they tell me, oh yeah, we'll forward them. It was the middle of summer, I called, and I had like 4 boxes sitting down there. So, and then the hard part is getting the different companies to get the darn address straight. You know, it shows up online that they've got the right address, but then it doesn't come to the right one. So I've just canceled several of my boxes. Now I canceled Selfie Box. Beware. I have not gotten a Selfie Box since last May. But yet they've pulled out my money because I was on the 3-month thing, and they've done it twice. And even on their records, it shows no, not, you know, normally they say fulfilled. They all say unfulfilled for all those months. I have written them probably at least 20 different emails, all different email addresses I can find. I never hear back from them, and I really liked that box. You go on their site, you can find no hint or indication of where they're located, you know, what their address is. And of course, I don't have a box, no box to look at to see where it came from. No phone numbers, nothing. Went on the BBB, and they weren't even registered on there. So I finally found a way to go in and cancel it. I should have done it sooner. I like this stuff. And I went into BBB, and I did what they call it. Letting them know about a company, you know. And I couldn't fill in anything except the name of them and their website. So I don't know if BBB's going to be able to find them either. Really irritating. So that's a beware, anybody who's thinking of doing a Selfie Box. Then I've also canceled my Mighty Nest. I just haven't been using some of the things that they send, or rather, Bob hasn't been. So, I canceled them. I've canceled BoxyCharm because, they're, quite frankly, their boxes had gotten boring. I've canceled, what was the other? Oh, Test Tube, which I just did a video on them because there was a box waiting here for me when I got back from my trip. And they've gotten boring too. You know, they used to sometimes decorate the tubes, and now they're just a couple of colors on it. The products I was disappointed with, so I canceled that one. Don't mess with me. No, I know. You know, you feel like after a while you need some new variety of things. So that's what I'm trying to do, and trying not to put out so much every month that I do. So what's time getting to be? I think I don't know how long I've been doing it. That's what's bad about growing older. Just your normal memory loss. I can't remember what time it was when I looked at the clock. When I put these on. And then, of course, I can't help but worry because, you know, my father suffered from dementia from the time he was around 80. Well, I'm sure it started before 80. 80 was when he had to stop driving. And, you know, and then he suffered through with it, and so did the rest of us, till he was 96. Yeah, and it hurts when your parent doesn't remember you. Doesn't remember your memories that you had or that you used to do together, but, you know, so you kind of mourn them before they actually cross over. You mourn the loss of the actual parent. So that I worry about. I'll mention it again this year to my doctor, see what he says. Is there anything you can do? Catch it earlier so maybe we can start on meds earlier. I just don't want to put my family through that. Especially Bob, because he's the one that'll be left with the bulk of everything. So, I know this is probably kind of a boring video listening to all my woes. So what's fun to talk about? But you know, just so people don't think that those of us who do YouTube have these wonderful, merry, happy, perfect lives. We don't. You know, we just do good when we get on the behind the camera. Oh boy. I do have a good life. I'm not saying I'm not. I have a great life with Bob. But otherwise, you know, I've got a lot of health issues and a lot of mental illness, as you can tell. And I've been this way since I was in my 20s, early 20, 19, 20, 21, all the way up. You just kind of learn to deal with it and put up with it and just figure, oh well. But I'll tell you one thing that's been good for my life, and that's YouTube. I was thinking that this morning, you know. All the nice people I've met, because otherwise I don't communicate with anybody else except, you know, like my daughter. Maybe every several months, you know, I contact my sons or you know, or they contact me. But otherwise, I don't really have friends that I communicate with, like over the phone or anything like that. There just aren't any. So this has been a nice way to do it because I don't have to leave the house. And like I say, I've got a lot of, you know, health issues and things, which sometimes makes it hard to leave the house. Hard enough to get up. Hard enough to sleep at night. So, like I say, I've met such wonderful, supportive people who have helped me grow to what this is. I feel, and my husband has noticed it too, that I've kind of come out of my shell a little bit. I'm a lot more outgoing as far as talking to people. I mean, like when we were on the trip, I just felt more, you know, I mean, anybody who knows me knows I don't sing. When did she get up here? You know, I don't sing because I felt like I had a terrible voice. But I was singing on the cruise this was one band we loved. Even Bob was singing a little bit. I think he's feeling like, hey, if she can do it with her voice, I should be able to also. So, I don't know, I just felt, I'd speak up more of the things, ask things in the audience, I'd speak up. I never used to do that. So I think YouTube has helped me get over a lot of that, because it's nice when you're doing this and you're not seeing the people. You know, you're just, you know, looking at yourself, which can be hard sometimes. But you get over it, you know, you just kind of get over the fear of being in front of the camera and doing this. And when I first started doing it, what can I say? When I first started it with my, you know, my daughter does them. And she asked me if I would mind being on camera when I rode with her cross country when she moved from Florida to Vegas a few years back. You know, oh, I don't know. And I thought, well, she's fairly new doing her YouTube, and I wanted to encourage her, so I said, okay, I'll do it. Oh man, those first few I saw myself in, oh my God, I didn't know I did that with my mouth, and I'm always going, you know. Speaking of chap lips. So, I don't know, I kind of got used to it when a couple of months after that, I thought, I'm going to try it myself. So, here I am 2 years later. So that's that. Okay, I think we've been on 20 minutes. So let me take off the footsies. That one's off. Rub it in. Oh, it feels nice and smooth, you know, silky. Normally after I take a shower, because I always have some Josie Marin, and I'm using it for years. It's kind of lotion, but it's cream. It's real butter cream. I put that on, and then I put her argan oil on over my feet, and my feet never look crusty. I can't stand to see crusty looking feet, and you see it a lot here, you know, where it's hot. So that's that foot. Now let's take this foot. I'll get up for a little bit until they actually dry. Then I can see me fall flat on my butt without Bob here. He's so cute. He's always so worried I'm going to get hurt. And I've given him good reason to worry, I guess. Lutz. So I've started referring to him as my bodyguard. A hunk of bodyguard. Okay, now, rub the residue on my leg. Now let's take this off. Ooh. Okay. What do you think? I don't see any difference, but, you know, I know it's a good treatment for the eyes. Okay, well, I'm not going to bore you with putting the rest of my stuff on. Here's just about where I can probably do some of my other videos. So, what you think? Something? Comment below, share, like, subscribe, and I hope you all have a great upcoming week. I love you all. Bye.